We are live in the KRFC Fort Collins studio, the Green Studio. Really excited to have Lindsey Saunders back with us. And we're going to be speaking with Lindsey in a little bit, and we have some other guests in the studio as well. I wanted to mention that this upcoming Sunday at 2 p.m. at Avogadro's Number, right across the street here from KRFC, the Gremlins will be playing over there. Great trio of youth musicians, the leader who is Max Williams, and Max will be on the show next week. So that's 2 p.m. this Sunday at Avo's. The Gremlins are playing out there. And I believe the Lincoln House Band is playing out there too, which has Riley, his younger brother, who's an incredible drummer. I also wanted to mention starting in June 3rd, running all summer, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays from 2 to 8 p.m. We'll have live music, starting out with some acoustic music on Ben & Jerry's patio, which is a really highly visible and just a great location for some music out there. And I want to thank again Lee Swanson for his generosity in allowing that to take place. That's going to be sponsored by KRFC. And we also want to thank Go West for their sponsorship with that as well. And also Harbinger's Coffee, the coffee spot, which is just north of Oak Street Plaza. There's a really cool open space area with Harbinger's Coffee, and we're going to have acoustic youth musicians there as well. So a lot of fun stuff going on. Hi, Lindsey.
Hi.
Nice to have you. This is like 3 times in a month, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's good to be back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really fun. We're going to be hearing you the whole hour. I also wanted to say hello to Taylor. Hello, Taylor.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going awesome. Taylor, you very generously had Lindsey on your show a few weeks ago playing some music.
Yeah, absolutely. It was awesome. I always love hearing live music, and Lindsey blew us all away at the studio, to say the least.
Yeah, KSU 90.5 is just a really high-energy station. The music there is just, you guys do a great job over there. Yeah,
it's really cool. They give us a lot of freedom, just kind of do whatever we want with our shows, and I don't know. I really enjoy that about KCSU, and it's cool to come here to KRFC and be able to see the studio, see how it's set up, and everything like that. So I appreciate you letting me on the show.
Absolutely, and I mentioned actually when we were on, I think when Colin Glenn was on the first show, about how KRFC is the child of KCSU. It's really cool. So great to have you here, and you're going to hang out and listen to some great music up close and personal with Lindsey Saunders. And you've got a lot of cool stuff going on, Lindsey, and we're going to be talking about that. I thought we could go into your first song. Now, order-wise, I have your set list. You tell us what the first song is that we're gonna do. I have Make or Break Us on the that is the first one, and that is part of your EP Nothing Normal, which is available on iTunes. And Lindsey Saunders is LindseySaunders. And for those that have heard you, they're really going to enjoy listening to you tonight. And for those that have not heard you, I have to honestly just say the combination of your voice and guitar playing, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, to be honest with you.
Thank you. That's super flattering.
Yeah. This is Lindsey Saunders.
Don't get me wrong, feelings don't just go away. You have my heart, but there are things in me I'll never let you try to change. 'Cause you don't have the right to choose what parts are more profitable for you. If you don't want all of me, well, you don't get anything, so be on your way. When did you realize I'm more than you thought I'd be? Are you afraid that you could never muster up a strength that handle me? 'Cause you don't have the right to choose what parts are more
Very nice, Lindsey Saunders.
Thanks.
You know, it's funny, and you've previously been on in this room a couple of times. You were on Live at Lunch, was a couple weeks ago, and then prior to that, you were on this show for the full hour as well. And it was funny because one of my friends was listening, and they said, "Well, who was the second guitar player?" And I was like, well, "No, it was just one guitar player." It was really hard for them to believe there was one person playing guitar. It was pretty funny.
Well, that's flattering as well.
You actually do have a band. Speaking of another guitar player, and your father, Jim. Hello, Jim. Jim's with us hanging out. And also Haley Grace Harper's hanging out watching you as well, local youth musician. So nice to have her here. It's cool. You took the transition. You went from a solo, and now you're working as a band unit, and it must be pretty fun.
It is.
Talk about a cool father-daughter thing to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool father-daughter bonding experience. It's brought us closer for sure. But playing with the band is a completely different experience than like playing coffee shops. And while I love playing coffee shops and I love just doing the guitar vocal thing, playing with a band definitely opens up a lot of other opportunities, and it's really fun.
And there's just more inherent energy when you have a group working together like that, and you have a drum set and you have an electric bass. Now you, in that mode, you are playing acoustic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask you because you, for example, you really like metal music and so forth, and you like electric guitar, and I haven't. Is that something that you're moving toward, or you're experimenting with, or you've worked with for a while? I don't know about that at all.
That's something I'm moving toward right now. Actually, my dad's actually showing me a few pointers because as of right now, he's the electric guitarist of the band.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Yeah, it's definitely something I want to get into. It is a completely different instrument, though, in a lot of ways.
It really is, and it's admirable. I mean, to start with an acoustic is really where you have to start.
That's what I thought. That's why I wanted to start on it. Was especially the idea that I can accompany myself right now. Whereas with electric guitar, you can do it, but it's a little bit different. I think like with an acoustic guitar, you have like the whole percussive side of things that you can kind of cover on your own.
You do, and you incorporate that into your playing.
I do
as well. Yeah, that's cool. Really nice. Well, Lindsey Saunders is here in the Green Studio. We're having a great time, and we're going to hear your next song and another song on your EP, Nothing Normal, which is available on iTunes, is That Way.
Today you wanna go on our separate ways. Well, I'm planning out my day. You're not on my mind. I've got this check to cash, then I won't be coming back. But don't cry on my behalf. It's like you said, we'll be better off. I won't sit around here crying how I loved you, or how could you do this? I won't die that way. Your friends all ask me why I didn't even cry. Oh, does it hurt your silly pride? Tell me why, 'cause you are not my life. I won't sit around here crying how I loved you, or how could you do this? I won't die that way. somebody new. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I won't sit around here crying how I loved you, or how could you do this? I won't die that way.
Oh, nice, Lindsey Saunders. Nice job.
Thank you.
That's great. We're hearing all originals tonight. You've been busy writing songs.
I have been.
Now, do some of these songs, and we'd be remiss not to actually mention the other members of the band, along with Jim Saunders, Kevin Shipley on bass, and Dean Maltese on percussion, drums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice trio you've got going, or band. I'm sorry, I can't count very well. Yeah, my math is off tonight, but yeah, fun stuff. So I thought that we could keep the music going. Is this a newer song? I'll Have to Lose.
It is. It's not the newest of the new, but I guess it's new to the public.
Good.
I actually have to retune for this.
Of course.
It's a drop D one. Yeah. I hope you like this song.
Don't change the subject. How could I have known I was wrong when you won't talk about it? I've got some questions, and I'm not gonna hang up the phone until you answer something, yeah. What are you thinking? Tell me all the heartbreaking things and don't tiptoe around it. It makes no difference how you choose to package the blow. We need to fight about it. 'Cause I know it's coming out one way or the other, but I cannot tolerate being fake with one another. And even if it takes some time to see this through, I know when it comes to me and you, it's worth the fights I have to lose. This world ain't perfect, and obviously neither are we. There's no point in denial, so let's just embrace it. The only way to know this is real is if we walk right through it. 'Cause I know it's coming out one way or the other, but I cannot tolerate being fake with one another. And even if it takes some time to see this through, I know when it comes to me and you, it's worth the fights I have to lose. with one another. And even if it takes some time to see this through, I know when it comes to me and you, it's worth the fights I have to lose.
It's like letting that last note play out as long as possible. Nice job, Lindsey Saunders. Sounded great tonight. Probably have you don't really have a bad night, do you? Playing.
A bad night?
Yeah.
I definitely have had bad nights playing. Everybody does.
You really have a lot of fires going, really cool stuff going on. And one of them that really caught my eye is you're working on a concept for a music video.
I am, yeah.
Do you have a particular you have to pick one song to start with.
Yeah, we were actually thinking Make or Break Us, which is the first song I played today. And we are still in the early stages, but I'm very excited about it.
How do you go about doing that? Like, because there's a lot to think about. People, when they see a video, may not realize how much time goes into something like that, because just picking the song was something, a decision you had to make. There are so many decisions in a video, like what are the sets? What is your budget? Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily need to get elaborate to make a quality thing. You probably have a different story, maybe a storyline going on with this in your mind.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the ideas. I actually, it's been weird for me coming up with ideas because I don't think in pictures. I think in sounds. So I had a friend of mine, actually, his name's Joe Hill. He's going to Carnegie Mellon next year, actually, for directing. And he's done a lot of theater work and stuff like that. So he was helping me out with laying out a plot line. And for that, I'm so thankful because I was really having a hard time. But I think we're coming up with some cool concepts, and I'm very excited.
Would you use local locations here?
I'm thinking it's between Colorado and Arizona, as weird as that is right now. But it kind of depends on the videographer and stuff.
That's pretty darn exciting.
Yeah.
So have you set a time frame on that at all?
No.
Yeah, just kind of, it is moving, it's progressing. And you've
Baby
got
steps, yeah.
things happening. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really fun to hear about. Yeah. You also have a very talented friend who is also a relation, I believe, who's doing something really cool in Chicago.
Yeah, my cousin, Catherine Tiso, is a modern dance choreographer. And so she came up with a modern dance piece called The Verge Connect. And I've been working on writing the score for that, like most of the beginning of the year. And I'm actually finally finished with writing all of the pieces for that. And I get to go to Chicago in August and play that with the dancers.
That's really cool. August 16th through the 18th.
Indeed.
How many songs did you write for this?
4 different pieces.
Awesome.
And they're all just instrumental.
Yeah, she seems very talented. I saw a page of hers online, and she's really a focused young lady.
She totally is. Like, I'm so proud of her. We love each other.
That's cool. You can support each other artistically.
Yeah, it is.
Part of the same project. That's huge.
It's interesting how that stayed in the family. But very cool.
We are listening to Lindsey Saunders. This is KRFC 88.9 FM, the Rhythms of Youth show. Vincent is your host. I want to thank very much Jill Cush, who is now the tech for this show ongoing. It's really exciting. So I'm actually like in the same room where Jill's the one now that's behind the glass. So I'm like a little bit closer.
Feels very personal.
It feels a little bit more personable. It's good. So we're going to keep going with this music, and we're hearing all originals tonight from you, Lindsey, and You Were Hurting Me is the name of the next song. Mm-hmm.
Let me get the story straight, starting from the top. When we started hanging out and you started making promises you couldn't keep. First you gotta know that I truly do believe that you meant every word you said, leading to the place where we are right now. And I can't believe that it's come to this moment right now. 'Cause you still haven't changed, and it's finally safe for me to say that I made my peace with that. But it doesn't change the fact that you hurt me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me set the record straight. I realize that you never did have an obligation or any real reason to answer to me, yeah. But I've gotta be honest and tell you that I know about all those other girls, and I really must admit that it breaks my heart. Yeah, you broke my heart, and I can't believe that it's taken so long for this moment. For this moment, 'cause you still haven't changed, and it's finally safe for me to say that I made my peace with that. But it doesn't change the fact that you hurt me. You're hurting me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And I know that it's gonna take some more time for you to understand why I've gotta cut ties with you. The truth is that you've gotta have growing up to do it. I can't sit around and just keep crying over you, over you. 'Cause you still haven't changed, and it's finally safe for me to say that I made my peace with that. But it doesn't change the fact that you hurt me. Oh yeah, and I want you to know that I see that you're better than you tended to believe. But I can't stick around while you figure it out, 'cause it hurts me. You're hurting me.
Sound beautiful.
Thank you.
KRFC 88.9 FM. This is Lindsey Saunders on the Rhythms of Youth show. We're hearing all original songs tonight. That's really impressive. It's really good. And you have been on a songwriting storm, I understand. You've been doing a lot of writing.
Yeah. I'm like kind of in the process of writing about 4 different songs at the same time right now. So I'm really excited for those to be done and to be able to play them live. It's like a couple lyrics away.
Is that how it's worked before with your songwriting, that you've had a few different songs going at once that way?
Oh yeah, that's always how it is. It's kind of annoying, actually. Like, I wish it would spread out, but usually it's just like a clump of songs all at once, and then it's like a 3-month period of absolutely nothing.
You know, that's pretty interesting. It's almost like your brain cycles itself, where you've got all of this creative energy going, and then you just like need to rest, because writing a song is a lot of creative energy. So if you're always like, if you go from one song and finish it and then go straight to the next song, it sounds like you're able to get like a lot of productivity because you've got all this creative energy, but you're not stuck on one song. It's kind of like, it's more interesting. You have different projects kind of going on at once.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about it that way. That's
I don't know,
cool.
Just a thought, you know. And then like with the riffs and stuff like that, I mean, it's got to be interesting being a talented guitarist where you can just kind of see where I don't know, how does that work too?
I don't know. I mean, I'm always writing the riffs first. The guitar part always comes first. And I'm not really sure why. I like it that way though, I think, because it helps kind of structure the whole thing. And I like having guitar parts that are just as interesting as the other pieces. So I think it kind of gives me the ability to focus on it and to make it cool if I can.
Yeah, and you want to have a diversity in your sound. That's awesome, which you definitely do. And we're going to keep the music going here. This is one of the first songs of yours that I heard on YouTube, Let Me Know. It's a really, really fun song, Lindsey.
Oh, thank you.
I know what you've made me out to be, and I know what you've made your friends believe. But we both know that if they knew the truth, they'd say I have a reason to be angry with you. God knows I don't wanna pick a fight, even though he knows I have the right. There are better things for me to do than think about the reasons to be angry with you. What you did to me is beyond what words can describe, yeah. So trust me, there's nothing that could catch me by surprise, yeah. So go ahead and let me see what you got after this year. By now you've used up all your moves to get the better of me, yeah. But no one's stopping you, so go ahead and give it a go. And when you wanna stop, you're acting like a child, let me know. People told me how you took the news. When you heard he took the place of you, right away I knew how it would be. You're thinking about the ways you could get even with me. What you did to me is beyond what words can describe, yeah. So trust me, there's nothing that could catch me by surprise, yeah. So go ahead and let me see what you got after this dream, yeah. By now you've used up all it could be. You still try to take advantage of me, and you're a fool if you believe you could ever manipulate me. Yeah. So go ahead and let me see what you got after me, see. By now you've used up all your moves to get the better of me, yeah. But no one's stopping you, so go ahead and give it a go. And when you wanna stop your acting like a child, let me know.
That sounds awesome, Lindsey.
Thank you.
Just want to mention your website, lindseysaundersmusic.com, for upcoming shows, and we're going to be talking a little bit about that pretty soon. Thought we could continue with the music. I believe that Take Me Out was the song that was written when you were in high school?
It is, yeah. I played it, I think, when was it? My junior year at a choir concert. And it was the first time I ever performed one of my original songs at my high school. And I was super nervous about it. And I finished writing it like the night before the performance or something obscene like that. But it turned out good. It turned out that people liked it. So it ended up on the records. And that's pretty cool.
That's funny. And the fact that you knew you would be performing a song kind of compelled you to finish it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I was just thinking about that. It's interesting how performances are such a motivation to finish writing. And
It's really true.
yeah, it's all about the fans.
Lindsey Saunders and the song Take Me Out.
We went out driving, must have gone all over the town. Country music singing with the front windows down, and our frowns upside down. You turned to me, said, babe, we're gonna do something new. I didn't realize just what I was getting into, but then neither did you. I know what Mom would say. Why don't you play it safe? But it's today so nice, did it feel so right? Yeah, why don't we do that twice? Take me out tonight, we'll go to Paris, maybe never even come home, and go to Denver, maybe never even leave home. But it feels so right, take me out tonight, yeah. We took a swim in Lake Valley, private estates, and sound of laughter, ice cream all over your face. Then we found a new place. You took me shopping, you even got a tattoo, my initials while I was trying on shoes. Didn't think it through, did you? I know what Dad would say. There are better ways to spend your days, but was today so nice? Did it feel so right? Yeah. Why don't we do that twice? Take me out tonight. We'll go to Paris, maybe never even come home. took a walk and didn't see the trespassing signs. Constellations looking at the stars side by side, and your hand in mine. Then we heard the sirens, cop cars all over the place. Took off running, you should have seen the look on your face. I just want to repeat that day over and over and over and over. Mine was today so nice, did it feel so right, yeah. Why don't we do that twice? Take me out tonight, we'll go to Paris, maybe never even come home. Or go to Denver, maybe never even leave home. My, would it feel so right? Take me out tonight.
That's tremendous, Lindsey.
Thank you.
Lindsey Saunders here in the Green Studio. And once again, great to have Taylor Utt from KCSU hanging out on the show tonight. He just does a terrific job over at KCSU. And what an awesome university in this town. It's kind of an amazing place. So glad to have Taylor here. Open invite anytime to hang out. And we're going to keep the music going. Now, this next song is really interesting because I have to be honest again, and certain parts of your songs have kind of been going through my head. And it was displaced for a week and a half, but you were displaced by Joni Mitchell. So that's not like a bad thing.
Yeah.
And now it's come back with a vengeance. But what's kind of interesting is I'm reading this book. It's called Musicophilia. I don't know if folks have heard about that, but kind of talking about brain connections with music and how it's so embedded in kind of our psyche and how the brain reacts to music and so forth. And what's kind of funny, because right now I'm reading about that very thing, and it goes back centuries, like talking about how music just becomes embedded and these songs just play over and over and over, in some cases parts of songs, which is the case honestly this week with the Pickup Line song.
Oh, which part?
I'll let you know after the song.
Okay.
But it's a really funny song. Like, you wrote this as a funny song, and when you understand the song and you writing it, it's really humorous and it's really well done.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope everyone else thinks it's funny too, because it's not supposed to be serious. So anyway, here it goes.
Check it out, you look so fine. No one more worthy of a pickup line. You know I've never seen you here before. Let me know if there's a way that we can talk some more. Truth is, when you walked in, I could have sworn I saw an angel fall from heaven. I think somebody better call the cops, cause it's got to be a crime for you to look so hot in your plain white tee, rocking those blue jeans. I can't help but wonder, can I have your number? And tell me what's your name, bachelor, for me, bachelor degree. And there's no denying, I'll try to hide it, guys. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Check it out, I like your accent. One of so many things I could compliment. Did you say I come from Tennessee? That makes sense, cause baby, you're the only 10 I see. Oh, yeah. In your plain white tee, rocking those blue jeans. I can't help but wonder, can I have your number? And tell me what's your name, bachelor, for me, bachelor degree. And there's no denying, I'm trying to guess. I like what I'm singing. Seeing you tonight was love at first sight. Love, boy, you really blew my mind. My, in your plain white tee, rocking those blue jeans. I can't help but wonder, can I have your number? And tell me what's your name, bachelor, for me, bachelor degree. And there's no denying, I'll try to hide it, cause I like what I'm seeing.
That's such a great song. So the whole song has actually been going through my head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the whole song. Yeah,
Well, cool.
yeah, not a bad thing. You have something really cool going on May 27th in Boulder.
I do. I'm going to play at the Boulder. Yes.
Yeah, you're going to be on the corner of 14th and Spruce for over 3 hours.
That is the truth, yeah. There will be a couple, 10-minute breaks, but yeah, we'll be there. Me and the band.
So the whole full band is going to be there.
Indeed.
Wow. Do your fingers ever get blisters?
Gosh, I don't think my fingers ever gotten a blister from guitar, but it has gotten, weird. I don't know what it's like.
Is that really my finger?
Obviously, I have calluses.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, the guitar is kind of a gross instrument at times because when you have your hands all over it, it gets kind of dirty, and then that makes your hand dirty, and so, yeah, it gets weird. It gets real dicey.
As a side of music guitarist, just learned. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You're also playing Realities for Children, and I think that's, the month is June. June 25th, or is it May? It's is May.
May, yeah.
May 25th. Well, that's coming up. That's really cool. That is Realities for Children, wonderful local organization. And the Joker's Wild Ride and Rally in Old Town Square. You're going to play. This is the first time you play. You're going to have played on Old Town Square stage.
It will be, yeah.
With the band.
With the band.
3:30 p.m. on Saturday, May 25th in Old Town Square on the stage there.
Indeed.
That's really a great cause to play for. You also have some other stuff going on. 2 full hours, June 9th at Jazz and Jack's. Tell us about that.
Well, we're really, really excited to be playing at Jazz at Jack's because it's one of Denver's, in my opinion, one of Denver's awesomest venues. And I think I'm also one of the first people that's under 21 that's going to get to play there, which is awesome. So that's why it's going to be on a Sunday. I think it's going to be more like a matinee, and that is because of my age, but I'm nonetheless very excited to be playing there with the band.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Lindsey Saunders music.com will have this on your calendar as well.
Yeah, and we'll be plugging for it pretty hard.
That's cool. Well, we're listening to Lindsey Saunders here for the full hour on the Rhythms of Youth show, KRFC 88.9 FM. Vincent is your host, and Jill's doing a fantastic job as tech.
She is.
She's far surpassed me in the tech realm after a few weeks here. So it's really awesome. Thank you, Jill. Let's go into, we have a couple more songs. We have, this is a pretty song coming up here. I first heard this on your YouTube channel as well, Like a Melody.
I'm not myself of lately. Feels like I'm going crazy. Days like these, they make me never want to say goodbye. But I've been thinking maybe that we like a melody, we move unexpectedly, like la-da-da-da-da-da. Can you feel it too, baby? This won't be the last I see of you. I'm torn between these choices and how much influence a boy is. But sometimes separation is the only way to know that we've truly found our voices. And we're like a melody, we move unexpectedly, like la-da-da-da-da-da. Can you feel it too? like a melody we move unexpectedly, like la 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 la. Can you feel it too, baby? This won't be the last I see. No, this won't be the last I see of you.
Good job, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Your music's so great. We're hearing all originals tonight. It's really, really something. This is very interesting. You're working with Coffee House Music
I am.
for some interesting stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to get it so that I can sing the national anthem at some sporting events out in LA. And we're actually planning a couple tours, just like short tours, just me and my guitar in LA and in Chicago and in New York. So while I was in LA, I was thinking it might be cool to sing the national anthem. So
You want to practice it right now?
no. That's okay.
No, I knew that would be the answer. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Do you know what always freaks me out about the national anthem? This is a random thing to say. Like everyone knows the lyrics to the national anthem, and it's something that like you don't remember ever learning, but everyone knows it. But then this one time, Christina Aguilera forgot the lyrics to it, and it was like a really big deal. And now I'm terrified that I'm gonna forget the lyrics to it on accident, just because I'll like overthink it or something.
Yeah, you'd look un-American if you were out there singing it and you had a big piece of paper with the lyrics on it.
Yeah.
People like, you don't know the lyrics?
It would be so lame, and
So funny.
I just know.
So vocally, how do you approach that song? Is that I've heard it said that that's a fairly difficult song to sing. Would you agree with that? Well, you really have the range, so I mean, you sing stuff a lot more complex than that in your songs, right?
Well, I don't know. To be honest with you, I've never really thought about it that hard. It's one of those things like, at least when I was in high school, I was in the jazz choir there, and we would always sing the national anthem for different things, and I don't know. I guess I'm kind of used to singing it.
Yeah. Well,
But I mean, I guess it's different because it's with the choir, but...
right. So your goal again when you're out in LA to obviously this would just be you. Mm-hmm. Now, would you have? How does that work? Do they just have like the music itself piped in and you sing over that?
Oh, for like sporting events?
Mm-hmm.
I was under the impression that it was just going to be a cappella.
A cappella makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's typical.
But I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, that's cool. You could have a screaming metal electric guitar going on at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be so perfect.
Hey, it's LA, baby. Yeah, good
It's
world.
LA.
Wow. Well, that's really cool. Now, the other towns that you're looking at as far as this tour that you brought up would be Chicago and New York. Mm-hmm. You're picking three really top-notch cities there.
Indeed. I mean, we figured since I'm going to be out in Chicago in August anyway, I'm going to be out there for like a full week because I'll have to be at the Modern Dance thing for the tech rehearsals and everything. So I was thinking it might be cool to just play some gigs while I'm there or do some radio shows or something. So we're trying to set something up.
That's really fun. And the cool thing is you can always ask. I mean,
Indeed.
people might, for whatever reason, say no, but they always, the asking is the cool part. You have the availability to always ask. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you been in New York City before?
Yes, I have. I spent my 18th birthday in New York City thanks to my sister. That was my 18th birthday present. It was a good one. And then I was actually born in New York, but not New York City, like Rochester, New York.
What a cool 18th birthday present. What 18-year-old wouldn't love that? I've been in New York once, and I couldn't believe how affected I was by it in a good way.
Yeah. It was a little bit of sensory overload, but it's the same thing with LA for me as well. But
yeah, because it was culture shock coming back to Fort Collins. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but I was kind of like, where's that thing that I was feeling in New York City? It just so
Where was that
permeates everywhere. Yeah, well, that'll be a lot of fun for you.
yeah.
So we have one more song that we're going to hear from you tonight. And now we should mention again to folks that you have this EP that's available on iTunes called Nothing Normal. Mm-hmm. Lindsey Saunders Music is your website. And let's just spell out Lindsey Saunders, LINDSEYSAUNDERS. And it's going to be fun. I mean, that'll be the one place that people can go. You have links to your Facebook page and your Twitter page and your YouTube page.
It's very nice having that up for sure because everything's in one place. And if you want to buy the album, you can buy both either a physical copy or a digital copy on the website. And we're also selling T-shirts right now. So that's cool.
And they were designed by your sister, Janie.
They were designed by my sister. Yeah. She's an awesome artist.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's hear this last song. This is another song that's on your EP and just a really powerful song. This is Lindsey Saunders and Change My Mind.
Stand back and look around. Can't you see that I'm not where you left me? When you're used and abused and you hurt me. Yeah, I guess you didn't think it through. Did you end up with no one to speak of? Did the cat catch her tongue once again, love? Now you wanna make it right. You say you'll change, you say you wanna change, and even call me up at 12 o'clock at night. You want me back, you say you want me back, but I'm already jaded. You're so in love, you say you're so in love, but it's just not enough. If you wanna change my mind this time, at first I didn't know who to blame for the way we went downhill, but you're the red all the way just for your cheap thrills. Yeah. You thought I'd never know about your little show. You give me a little more credit than that. Now you wanna make it right. You say you'll change, you say you wanna change, and even call me up at 12 o'clock at night. You want me back, you say you want me back, but I'm already jaded. You're so in love, you say you're so in love, but it's just not enough. If you wanna change my mind this time, yeah. Baby, don't you know that talk is cheap? It's cheap. Yeah. Now you wanna make it right. You say you'll change, you say you wanna change, and even call me up at 12 o'clock at night. You want me back, you say you want me back, but I'm already jaded. You're so in love, you say you're so in love, but it's just not enough. If you wanna change my mind this time.
What a fantastic job you've done tonight, Lindsey.
Thank you.
Really awesome having you in the KRFC studio. You're just sounding better all the time. And it's really exciting that you're actively writing songs and you've got the solo thing going, which sounds awesome. And then you have the band and you got some really fun stuff coming up. So thanks for being here again. Really nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.